Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Self-Inflicted Podcast. I'm sorry for the wait. I've been having to deal with a certain Rust YouTuber, but we'll get back to Bumbo in a couple episodes. Anyways, you're listening to episode 2 of the Self-Inflicted Podcast. I've got a very special guest here today. His name is Sir Winter. He's kind of a cunt. He's Australian, and if you're not into Rust, you're not going to be interested in this. If you don't know Sir Winter, could you introduce yourself for 99.9% of YouTube who doesn't play Rust?
Yeah, I'm Sir Winter, Rust guy. So your name?
Yes, I can tell this is going to be a long episode. People have compared him to Frankie on PC in 1080p, and rightfully so. He just finished up a new series, a 4-part series, I believe, that's about an hour long altogether. Do you care to describe what that was about? Because I watched a couple episodes, but I didn't watch all 4.
Yeah, well, the Heart of Men. It was more than an hour, but yeah, damn, son. You watch that shit, come on. Nah, you probably don't, actually, but you always ask me to come play Rust, am I right? I'm right.
Yeah, yes.
Remember that one time you asked me to come play Rust with you and Bumba? And the reply. Pretty much what I just did then. Just a laugh.
Yeah, it was.
And that was it. I just left it at that.
And then I sent you a screenshot of Bumbo's reaction, and you just left me on scene. There's nothing more for you to say.
Yeah, no, it was just like, yep. So, all right. Oh, why?
If you don't know, this is the second episode in a row we've talked shit about Bumbo. Bumbo, you're not coming on the podcast. Cool. So, he is a Rust man. He's one of the only Rust people left ever since Zuckles stopped playing Rust, who's actually semi-relevant. I don't know. You get like 1 or 2 views a video. You're not too big, but you're bigger than Frankie. So, congrats on that. When are you going to start faking your videos?
Shit, I don't know. Probably not for a while, but goddamn, that Frankie guy. Whew.
Well, I mean, wasn't Frankie faking it the entire time, or did he like fake it for more views?
Well, believe me, Frankie is the equivalent of a young dumb blonde, full of cum from a sultan. Like, damn, he is faking that shit. But, you know, he kind of came out. He came out and said, nah, it's all, like, you know, some of it's staged, but, you know, there was a lot of shit he let on, especially with a particular Rust video that was real. And, you know.
Please do go into that specific Rust video, because I've only heard about the Frankie Rust video, but from people that I've talked to about it, like you briefly and Bumbo.
Wait, Bumbo knows about this too?
I'm pretty sure Bumbo does. Here, tell the audience for those who don't know.
Alright, so there's this guy called Holdacious. Like, we were all small time at the time, and, you know, Frankie came on to us, and he's like, oh, wow, fucking, you know, let's get a video done, and, you know, this is around the time of the blueprint system, which, for anyone out there who doesn't watch Rust, means this shit takes a long time to do. The stuff he did in that video, about a week, if you really grind it out. And he came on, he's like, me and my friend Sardar came on, and we grinded out, and we got these C4 and AKs and you know, all this fucking shit. And they're raiding like this fully armored base. And the guy walks straight down to this base, ladders up the side, and blows straight to the TC. And what happened is he got Holdacious to spawn everything in for him, and then got him to no-clip the base and tell him where the tool cabinet was, which is like finding the creme de la creme of the base. The spicy boom boom. It means it's all yours. And the guy just, like, you know, straight up claimed that, you know, he farmed all day for that stuff and then got lucky.
Wow, what a cunt.
Yeah, you know, coupled with the B-hop thing on fucking CSGO and everything. That was around that time.
That was early 2017, right?
It probably was even closer to 2016. I think it was in 2016.
I started playing CSGO in 2015, but I didn't really start getting into the scene until 2016. I remember the bunny hopping thing. I'm pretty sure Mo TV was the one who, like, blew him the fuck out. Hey, this is a post-recording edit. It was actually Launders, for anyone who cares. Fuck you. So, the big question for the people who are here from the previous guest who are still wondering, how the fuck did you meet General Sam? I just want to put you on blast real quick. How'd you meet General Sam? Because nobody knows how I met him. So, let's answer your question first.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't know why you keep bringing up General Sam all the time in, like, our conversations and stuff. Like, it's pretty fucking...
I bring him up all the time. What a cute little midget. You know he's 5'2" and 250 pounds.
That's a snack if ever I've had one.
Dude, that's not a snack. That's a whole fucking meal.
That's a Thanksgiving feast. I don't know.
Dude, that's a Christmas dinner slow roasted to perfection.
Dude, you want to baste that turkey? I know.
Yes. So how did you meet this jive turkey of a man?
How'd I break off a leg? I was watching YouTube one day and like one of his shitty ass videos came up in my feed. It was one of those vlog things he did.
Oh, I love his vlogs. I fucking love his vlogs.
Yeah, and I was watching it and I thought this is pretty funny. So I watched another one, then I watched another one, then I tweeted out, I think General Sam's my new favorite YouTuber, and I tagged him in it. That was a bit of a fucking brown nose move. Like, I think he was about smaller than my channel at the time, or maybe even around the same size. And I don't know, I tweeted that out and he's like, hey dude, wanna collab? Wait, no, he said shalom my brother. Nah. He asked if I was down to collab on Russ, and then then we did that, and then he went and met Bumbo and all them, and then he said, in your last podcast, because I don't really like saying this out loud, but he is my favorite YouTuber still. Like, I really like his content. It's the only kind of content that I can kind of laugh out loud to.
Ooh, you lol in real life?
I lol in real life. I LOL IRL. But anyway, we did that, and then in the last podcast, he's like, yeah, the first ever fucking people who would collab with me because I wasn't very, collab friendly was Bumbo and all of those guys. I was like, bitch? Excuse me? Hold up. I had to tweet that shit out. He's like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Wait, you tweeted that out after the podcast?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Fucking dickhead.
Wait, so that's how you met me then, is because you listened to the podcast, and then you realized, oh, wait, this faggot narrator is a thing.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, but I didn't ask to be on it. Like, you hit me up, and I was like, why would he want me? Like, I'm Russ guy.
Well, cuz I want to make fun of you for an hour.
Yeah, I know. That's what it's all about.
I mean, of course I want to make fun of you. What are you, like, gay? Would you go to a gay bar with one of your friends and hit on a fag?
Oh my god, is that a segue? That's a segue.
It is a segue, man. If you're not careful, I'm gonna fall off a cliff and die on my own creation.
Damn, he's segueing into the time I went to a gay bar.
Vroom.
No. Dude. All right. So, ask your question.
I already asked you my question. What was it?
Okay.
Explain the gay bar story. Goddamn, way to kill all of the energy from my turbocharged segue. I had to put premium gasoline in it. Do you know how expensive that is?
That Vate segue. Anyway,
just tell the story.
So I went to a gay bar with this chick that I was like trying to fuck, and when I was about 18, I went over to the bar to buy us some drinks while she was chatting to all her gay friends. And this big big Islander dude, and the guy was like dressed in the biker leathers and shit. The guy working behind the bar, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. Like, I'm not a homophobe or anything. This is fine. And then I ordered the drinks, and as I was waiting for him to pour them, this big Islander dances his way towards me. He does this, like, little shuffle thing, also in the leathers.
And the assless chaps.
I don't think he was wearing assless chaps from memory. I can't remember. Maybe he was. I don't know. It's like a work uniform for you guys, I think. Maybe it was, like, Casual Fridays or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Did he look right out of a YMCA music video?
Yeah, like family-friendly version, yeah.
Yeah, why am I gay? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, he dances over to me, and he's like, can I buy you a drink? And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just buying a drink for this chick. I'm there with her and her couple of gay friends or whatever, and like there were a bunch of lesbians there too. Jesus Christ. Is she gay? Was she gay? Was I led astray? This is just an epiphany that suddenly happened to me.
You were dating a lesbian?
I didn't date a lesbian. This was at my friend's 18th while I was like 18.
You were trying to fuck a lesbian. Anyways.
She was a MILF. I was into MILFs, alright?
Okay, whatever.
I like a bit of the old suck. I wasn't feeling it. I was there. I was like, okay, I don't think this chick is like, I think we're going back to the hotel and fucking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Sex.
Yep. I bent over being the gentleman, which is the last thing you want to do in a gay bar, apparently, is bending over as a dude. And I gave her a kiss on the cheek, and as I did that, I got slapped on the ass, and my back straightened like an arrow, and I turned around, and there was this, handsome young man standing behind me, big smile on his face, and he said, hey, my name's Brad. And I said, oh, sorry, I'm not gay, and I left. It was my very first experience, you know, like, I was like, oh, damn, I was a little frightened.
Did you cock-blocked Brad?
I cock-blocked Brad. I closed those gates.
Wow, you're a dick.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that was my gay bar experience.
God, I wish I went to a gay bar. No, I don't. I don't want AIDS. Speaking of AIDS, how many STDs do you have?
Oh, I'm a virgin.
You're what? Wait, so you never fucked her?
My virtue is safe on Rust.
Speaking of hunks named Brad, imagine if instead of being cute, white, and Australian, he was small, greasy, and Asian. How many hackers are there in Rust?
Fucking hell. It gets pretty bad. It's not so bad that it's unbearable. It's so bad that it's like an annoyance. And I do try and get like as many of them banned as I can. And like, you know, people are like, hey, fucking, you do it for like your, you know, just for you and stuff. But, you know, there are people who message me and they link me to the account. You can just tell by looking at it, you know, damn, this might sound a little racist, but you see that Asian name? It's just like, okay. And then you see like the 3 hours played, and then they link you the combat log, and it's like 6 headshots with an AK, which is impossible unless you're hacking. Hacking's a thing in Rust, and it can be annoying because you put so much time and effort into what you do on that game. Like it is like a fucking job outside of a job for a lot of people, but it is very enjoyable still. That's why people do it. For that person to come along and ruin like hours or days of work, even hours is really bad. It's fucking really annoying.
So was it more annoying than when you shot up the e-thought space?
So I made this video.
The saltiest girl on Rust.
I believe the video was called Rating a Salty Woman or some shit, or Rating a Salty... I don't know, something to do with a chick.
And your comment section was entirely, can I get a crumb of that pussy, ma'am?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, damn, that was painful to read. We went through that at one point, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
For a meme. This dude was trying to roof camp us, which is, you know, like a scummy thing to do. And we killed him. And we climbed up with ladders, which they were not
Wait, before
expecting.
you go further, for people who don't know, why is roof camping scummy?
Because it's like a safe haven for people to hide and, like, shoot you from their roof, and it's just like, you know, you're a little pussy-ass bitch. So, yeah, we killed him, and then we laddered up. I guess he wasn't expecting us to have ladders, and the guy was crafting, like, heaps of explosives to go and raid someone else. So we used their own explosives against them, and this chick got super fucking pissed, and then she turned on, like, the guys, I'm just an innocent little gamer girl. I'll let you into the rest of my base, and we continue to raid her. Like, you know, something you do in any other Rust video. And, like, there was a lot of White Knights in that video. I've not seen that many. That was like the fucking White Knight convention. Oh my god. And it was, that comment section smells like onions.
Wait, so who are you playing with?
I was playing with Bizzlesnap, Impact, and Decision.
Well, speaking of Bizzlesnap and Impact, didn't you meet up with them in California?
Yes, I did.
What were you doing in California?
I got flown over to test a game out for Amazon called New World, and then I kind of used that as an excuse to kind of go, I guess, and then I extended my stay and went and hung out in San Diego with Biz and Impact. I met Mr. Wobbles. Mr. Wobbles is great. Oh, he's a terrific musician and a funny guy. Yeah, we went and hung out. It was a dope time. Like, meeting Bizzlesnap for the first time, dude, it was a beautiful moment. Like, we've been friends for a good couple years there, and when I arrived with Impact, I jumped out of the car. It was super gay, but you'd love it. Like, this is your thing, right?
Yeah.
I ran out of the car, and we ran to hug each other. Instead of, like, him hugging me like a normal person, he put his legs around, like, he jumped up and put his legs around my waist and hugged me like that, like a little old koala bear.
Oh, God, koalas. Damn.
Did you just yawn? You fucking yawn? You fucking yawn? Did that happen? You just fucking yawned at mine and Biz's first meeting. It was like a very beautiful moment for everyone to hear about in my community, and you just fucking yawned. The disrespect.
Wow. I mean, yeah, fair enough. So, what was it like working with Amazon, I guess? Like, were they nice? Was the accommodations nice?
Oh, yeah, they were very nice.
What game? What game did you get sponsored to play?
Oh, fuck. New World, it was called. Oh, dude, it was
New
so
World.
funny. It was so fucking funny. So I was playing it, and I played it a bit like I'd play Rust, because, you know, that's how I enjoy my games. So anyway, yeah, I went there, and there was, like, we were in Irvine, California, and there were other people, I think in, San Francisco, maybe? I don't know, it was something starting with S. Anyway, I played it like how I'd play Rust, and, you know, like, I did a bit of farming, did a bit of building, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and, like, try the PvP. And I came across these 3 guys. It was just me, and I fucking wiped them both, like, wiped all 3 of them out twice, and this one guy cracked his shit and called me a massive faggot or something. I don't know. Let me tell you that all the devs and stuff are also on, like, the same, like, test we were on. And they were also in the chat, and they saw it all. I was just like, oof. I just ended up I just laughed in chat, dude. Like, fuck. It was the funniest thing. Holy shit. I just wiped out like an hour's worth of work for them because they were so garbage.
You know, speaking of being toxic, I have heard from many people, I wouldn't know since I never upload, but I've heard from many people that YouTube can be pretty toxic. So what was it like when you first started up YouTube? Like, did you have a job before that or anything like that?
Yeah, I did, actually. I was a butcher.
You were a butcher. So you got to slay that pussy every day.
I got to slay those pork medallions on the daily, my dude.
How many New York strips did you have to cut?
I cut... Oh, shit. Okay, New York strips. We're talking about strip loin here. We're talking about that...
Yeah.
That porterhouse.
I'm talking about that premium pussy, baby.
Talking about that premium porterhouse. Damn, I had to make that pop. Like, when that shit went on special, like, fuck, I could cut like it was a good special. I cut like 1,000 New York steaks a day.
Damn, what do they taste like?
New York steaks.
Oh, damn, that's a good flavor right there, man. Thank you for comparing a New York steak to a New York steak. I was trying to be nice to the vegetarians or vegans out there, but you know what, damn girl, damn. They'll just have to try to find out. You know how many vegetarians we just turned into meat eaters?
Fucking all of them, I reckon.
At least one. All I know is at least one person is so weak-willed enough. They'll be like, fuck, I have to try a New York steak. Sir Winter's my favorite YouTuber. Now that I know he played with meat all day, I want to play with meat. And then he's going to go jerk off in the corner while calling his mom and saying, Mom, please bring home some New York strips. And then she's going to finally do it. Her dad's going to come home and beat the shit out of her because it's like, in this house, we don't eat meat. And she's like, I'm sorry, honey. The son asked for it. Oh, Jimmy. And then Jimmy's going to be locked in his room hearing the entire thing, knowing deep down that this is all his fault because he looked up to Sir Winter, the YouTuber, who recommended that he have a New York strip.
This sounds like a non-fictional cold calculator experience.
Shut up. So anyways, how long have you done YouTube?
I've done YouTube. I used to dabble in like the old, super sick 360 quick scopes back in the day in Call of Duty, making them montages.
So you were in phase? I
was not in phase. So
you were in optic?
I was not in optic, but actually...
Oh, so you're a loser.
Yeah. I had a friend, not a friend, but I had like people I knew like who were up there and shit, I guess. But it's it's pretty funny to see like these days like you're taking over the goddamn my head is huge. It's pretty funny to see. Not funny, but
people with huge egos?
It's a nice feeling to see, you go back and you get a bit nostalgic sometimes. You go back and have a look at like that era and stuff, and like you're well past a lot of those people. Back when you used to think like 40,000 subs was like a cray.
I'm only at 25,000, so shut up. Anyway, so speaking of nostalgic, I'm gonna go off of that. You want to know something that kind of ruined my day, but also made me feel kind of good, I guess?
Well, what's that?
So on Twitter, I get a lot of DMs, and like now Twitter has that nice feature where it's like, oh, you have to accept them if you don't know who the fuck they are. I got this one DM from somebody. Well, you don't have open DMs. I do. But I got this. I got this DM from somebody, and it was like paragraphs upon paragraphs. But they started off, it's like, hey, in the beginning, I didn't like you or whatever, but I found you through the last podcast you did. And after that podcast ended, I stopped watching you, but I watched the other guys on the podcast. And the other day, your Ooh, what's this video got put into my recommendation. And when I watched it, I felt super nostalgic. Keep in mind, I've only been doing YouTube for like a year and a half.
My Ooh, what's this video?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God, I've actually been doing YouTube for like 2.5 years. Fuck, I'm old.
Damn, son. What's this?
Yeah, fuck.
Were you talking about one of my videos? I don't know. I wasn't really.
No,
paying
I'm talking
attention.
about my video. I'm talking about my video. Somebody
that's
saw.
somebody. Videos, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah. Somebody saw my video in their recommended feed after not watching me for like a year, and then they're like, "Wow, I felt nostalgic watching this." A YouTuber who's only been doing it for like 2 years. I'm gonna DM them and tell them I felt nostalgia watching you. I mean, it made me feel like shit, but at the same time, I also was like, I thank you for liking my content.
See, I get that. I get that a lot, actually, but it doesn't worry me.
But you're still successful.
Well, that's what I was getting to. Like the evolution of the content, is like it's obviously proven to be a thing. You get those people who are like the hipsters, pretty much. Like I used to watch Sir Winter when he was on vinyl. He used to be so much better back then. And then,
man, I remember watching Sir Winter when his username was Frankie on PC in 1080p.
I remember when I used to watch Sir Winter when he used to play with Fred Flintstone.
I remember when I watched Smosh.
Really? You do? Damn.
Yeah, dude. Damn. I remember. I'll never forget. My proudest moment was when I watched a Smosh video in like middle school or something, and it was the bathroom episode. It was like the really old bathroom skit that they did, and I only remember it because I watched it early enough to the point where there was no thumbnail.
I used to watch Shane Dawson.
Oh, dude. Oh, Shanae?
Shanae!
Dude, you ever watch Shane Dawson? You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit back and relax, so Shanae will pop a fucking cap in your ass. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember that. Remember like his old friends that he used to have? They're all like deadbeats now.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he's not an emo fag anymore, though. He does conspiracy video. Oh, wait, he is still an emo fag. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, a little bit. Remember when he used to be friends with, like, Onision and shit? Fuck.
Remember when Onision wasn't a crazy cunt? Neither do I.
Right? Damn. Shane Dawson made a really bad judgment call on that one. Whoa. Remember the thumbnail of him, like, kissing dude? Like, yeah, that'll be a cool thumbnail.
Nice.
Okay,
hell, anyways.
They're gonna think I'm one of your kind in a minute.
Well, you know what? I might just have to report you to Rust, because this behavior is very toxic. And speaking of reporting people, like how you said you report a lot of hackers. What's your opinion on Gary Newman? Because he's the person that you'd report it to, right?
Oh, no, I don't report it to Gary. Gary's out of the game.
Is he? Is he really? I was just about to ask about one of his decisions, but I didn't know he was out of the game. Well, remember a couple years back, I think it might have been in 2016 or so.
He was around then.
Yeah. No, I know that he was around then for this, because remember when character models, like, you couldn't change them anymore?
Yeah, I thought that was actually brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't change them before. You were all white, bald dudes.
Oh, yeah. Right, like when he added the diversity in it or whatever. And how a shit ton of people got mad because he locked your player model to...
Let me tell you, the South came back that day.
I don't want no
little, like, fuck, dude.
I am a man. I'm a man. That's going to be quoted against me one day.
Yes, it is. I am a chocolate god with the smallest cock in Rust. It is amazing. Like, if I don't speak, you know how if I don't speak, like, people don't recognize who I am. So, you need to break the ice somehow. So you just take off your pants, and then people are like, dude, that is the smallest cock I have ever seen. I do declare. And it is that small cock has been the perfect icebreaker for years running now. It is great.
Well, so, like, isn't that the ideal player model? Because you either want to be a woman or a guy with a small cock, but you also, because of the hitbox, but you also want to be black, so at night you can't be seen as easily.
Look, that is an insider Rust joke, and you are not an insider, I do believe. You play with Bumbo.
that was a joke that was made when the decision came out. No, but the reason that I brought up that whole thing is because wasn't Gary Newman like a huge cunt to the player base after that? Like when they were like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Gary's always been a fucking massive cunt. That's why I like him. It's great. Like, he doesn't take any gruff. Like, he's straight up. He's straightforward. He's great.
He ignored all my emails about Gary's Mod 12 ruining Gary's Mod, but, you know.
Yeah, well, Gary's also probably a massive homophobe, so...
What the fuck? Not my Gary Newman.
Not my Gary's Mod guy.
Oh, man. Well, you know, I remember, I think one of my first YouTube channels, not my first one. My first one was Minecraft, but like, I think my second YouTube channel, I used to make Gary's Mod content. And I know that you didn't, but you make a lot of Rust content. So has it ever gotten to the point where there's just so much to do to the point where you have to hire somebody to help you out with it?
Yeah, Skittles. Yeah, that guy. Okay, so I recently hired my first ever employee. Yeah, damn, Mr. Big, am I right?
Oh, damn, mister, I make more than 50 cents a month on YouTube over here.
Yeah. So he handles all my emails and all my merchandise and gets a pretty generous percentage of that. So
I'm gonna send him an email of my cock.
Yeah. So
wait, can you say what the email is here so people know where, if they want to send you fan mail, where to send it?
It is business@narratorhere.com. So if you have any pictures or anything you need to send and need analyzed by my manager, business@narratorhere.com, and my manager will get a percentage of that that picture.
Dude, I am so gonna be sending emails to business@narratorhere.com. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Tell me more about Skittle. Or is that all you had to say?
No. Skittles, he handles my merchandise, like, you know, clothing and apparel. You know, apparel, all that type of stuff. And
yo, hey, wait, can you send me some of that Epic Sir Winter merch?
Oh, you broke ass bitch.
The fuck? I'm having you on my podcast. This is a gift given to you by
fucking
God.
Hell, and I'm fucking paying for it with my time. I should be editing right now. Fucking stupid ass podcast.
Oh, you self-righteous bitch.
But anyway, yeah.
I can kick you off at any point.
But yeah, he runs my merchandise and my emails and shit, and any brand deals he works on and stuff like that, because I fucking hate flicking through like all the emails I get every day. Anything like that he gets a commission on. Like, he works on a commission basis. And, you know, he's been like one of my oldest and longest friends for a while now, so I kind of gave him the position to run that type of shit. And he does a really good job. That's it.
Neat.
You are a gracious host.
Oh, man, of course. You give what you take, isn't that right?
For any question you ask now, and I give a nice big reply, you know, I just want you to end it with neat.
Well, you know what? It's a lucky day for you, because did we already talk about your newest series?
Yes.
Oh, we did? Neat.
You're such a faggot.
I guess my last question that I really have is, what's Australia like? Because I've heard it's pretty fucking gay, mate.
It's fake.
Oh, shit. Wait, no. Okay. No. This is my real hard-hitting question, and then we can wrap it up. So, how do you pour your water? Because everything's upside down.
Oh, you tilt the glass to the side, my dude. Like pouring a nice fine glass of Shiraz. Tips, fedora, and glass. Fuck. That's my outro.
Hey, thanks for watching the Self-Inflicted Podcast. We're on Spotify and SoundCloud now. I probably should have said that in the beginning. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. Twitter.com/podcast regrets. What's your Twitter?
Winter Gaming. SER, Winter Gaming.
Wait, why don't you just get Sir Winter?
Because some fucking asshole cunt from fucking, I don't know, from fucking Russia or some shit. Some fucking country. fucking has the name, and he's holding me hostage for 500 euros. I'm like, fuck that bitch.
Do you just mass report his Twitter?
No, I'm trying to use it to get verified, actually, but it ain't happening. Keemstar, I even asked Keemstar, I was like, bruh, come on. Fucking do it, bruh. He's like, nah, man. Like, people, like, gamers, like, kind of, because you can't get it, anymore. It's hard.
Could you DM Keemstar, tell him narrator says hi, and that he wants to play Rust with you again on Hitbox?
Bye, everyone. Have a great time.
Suck my massive cock!